Hey, make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Enjoy.
Bring you guys another Modern Warfare best class setup video. In today's weapon, we're going to be talking about the AK47. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Now, the AK47 is probably one of the most underrated weapons that's in Modern Warfare. It's a great gun. It has good recoil. Well, sometimes it can have good recoil depending on if you have a foregrip or not. But it has a nice heavy damage depending on what attachment you use. And the gun overall is just such an amazing gun in my opinion. And it's an all-around gun. You don't necessarily need an a regular optic sight, and it's very limited to how good the AK is. You necessarily don't have to have a lot of things on the AK to make it good, and that's what makes the AK such a flawless weapon in my opinion. And going on with the perks, with the attachment that I use with the AK, starting off with the muzzle, I do use the lightweight suppressor. I don't know why I like using suppressors on, like, the AK is just such a good gun that has suppressor. I usually either use the tactical suppressor or I use the lightweight suppressor, but I feel like the lightweight suppressor is a lot better just because it's a lot more stealthier and people really can't hear it all the way that good. So using the lightweight suppressor on the AK will do such greatness for you, and I guarantee it will do a lot of good things. And then going on with the barrel. With the barrel, I do use the Spetsnaz Elite. I necessarily haven't got to the other ones, but so far the Spetsnaz Elite barrel has been working out very, very good. It has a heavyweight barrel used by special forces. It has increased muzzle velocity, improved range with a little additional weight. It got a damage rate and a bullet velocity, and it usually it helps out a lot. Like I said, it creates a lot of damage. You pretty much kill enemies within maybe a 3 to 4 shots, in my opinion, depending on where you shoot them. If it's the headshot, maybe 1 or 2. But the Spetsnaz Elite barrel is such a good thing with the AK, and it makes it so much good. I don't use laser, nor I use optic. I used to use an optic for it. You can use an optic on the AK. It's really up to you. But personally, I want to take out the optic just to use stock. And what the AK is good without the stock, with the optic. It's really good without the optic. You don't necessarily need it. Some people probably don't like the iron sight of the AK. It's a little bit smaller this time around in this COD. But if you want to use optic, it's up to you. Personally, I don't like to use. Well, personally, I like to use it, but I don't want to use it with this class setup. I don't know. It just seems to go good. And then with the stock, I use skeleton stock. It has an ultralight stock that speeds up the weapon handling and also the movement and expense of the aim stability. It has the aim walking movement speed, the movement speed, and the aim down the sight speed. This is very, very useful in my opinion. You do tend to move a lot faster. I guess the accuracy is, off a little bit, but I don't really notice a difference. The AK already has such a big, recoil as it is, so it really don't really make too much of a difference. But like I said, use that skeleton stock, and trust me, it will work wonders for you. Now going on with the underbarrel, I use the Merc foregrip. You can use any foregrip that you want. Personally, I like the Merc foregrip just because it has a recoil control and a hip fire accuracy. It's very, very useful with that, but I guarantee using that is a plus. But you don't necessarily have to use any other stocks, but personally, that's just my personal favorite with the AK. Now going on with the rear grip, I use the stippled grip tape, and it increased the aim down the sight speed and also sprint to fire speed. I'm an aggressive type of COD player, so the sprint to fire speed is a plus for me, just because when you're running, you can snap on that action and get that kill right away. And I feel like, I don't know, like I said, if you're an aggressive type of player, then having that sprint to fire speed will help you out tremendously in my opinion. And plus having that aim down the sight speed will help you out a lot. And multiple of these attachments has a lot of aim down the sight speed, so it helps you aim down the sight a lot faster, and it makes it a lot easier for you to be a rusher in my opinion. And it's extremely well worth it. Now that is with the attachment that I use for the AK. Now going on with the class setup itself, I do use the Origin 12 shotgun just because I don't want to be. I mean, they just now did a nerf with the 725. I'm assuming I haven't played yet, but the Origin 12 shotgun is actually really fun to use. It sprays down a lot of multiple enemies in my opinion. What I do use with that is the muzzle flash guard. That's the second one that you can get. It has a muzzle flash concealment, and then I also use an optic sight. I use the hollow sight just because with those type of shotguns, I like hollow sight. It just makes it a lot easier to use. And then with the rear grip, I use the granulated grip tape. That is the first one. I gotta like the other ones, but it comes in handy with this shotgun. Like I said, I like it, and plus I'm tired of being a part of the trends using that 725. It's actually good using something different. It's a lot of fun using the Origin shotgun. Now going on with the perks, I do use overkill. I usually don't use point man. I'm only using point man just because we're playing, that shoot house 24/7 is out. But I usually use ghost with this class setup, but it's really up to you. But personally, if you're a person that like to get streaks and want to use point than exchange for point man, but necessarily I would use Ghost. Ghost is very, very important, and then I also use Shrapnel. Obviously, everyone knows what that is. The explosive damage you reclaim every person if you're throw your equipment. It comes in handy big time. And then I use a claymore for my lethal, and on top of that, I also use the stem shot. So there you guys have. That is my class setup for the AK-47. Use it as you can. I'm best, like I said before, AK-47 is one of the strongest weapons in this game. It's very underrated in my opinion. It's such a fun weapon to use, and I guarantee you're going to be slaying people while using this weapon. Have fun with it, go crazy, and there you guys have it. If you guys enjoyed this video, want to see more great class setup videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. On top of that, like the video. More great videos coming soon, and it's going to be dope. So I hope you guys enjoy it. See you guys in the next one, and I'm out.